just the recording. Thanks, Trev. Um, just when we thought that things couldn't get any more exciting, for some time now, we've been waiting on a bunch of things that LiveGood were always going to introduce. Not only health and wellness and new products all the time, new different lines of products as well that are coming as well. But for some time now, we've all been excited about this little concept of the fundraiser. It's been on the cards for a while. We had a couple of stop and start until Ben Glinsky gets it right, because he's a funny guy. He's not a funny guy. He's a fussy guy. I don't think he's a funny guy. He's a fussy guy, and he wanted to get it. He's not funny. He's not funny at all, but he wanted to get it right. And guys, let me tell you, if it all you got to do is just watch Curry over the past few I was going to say a few weeks, but it's been a few days more than anything else, of what this really means. Everybody's been asking the questions and getting and really trying to complicate things. So what we're going to do today is really get you to understand exactly what we have in our hands here. And the theme here is, don't overcomplicate it, because it's not. It really isn't. This is going to be, and the other thing that I've got to say that Curry's probably going to mention at some point anyway, but it's important to mention this. All those complaints that we get sometimes of, my team's not doing this, my team's doing that. I've been chasing Becky. Becky's just promised me that she was going to do this, but she's not. Hope was going to do that, and she didn't deliver this week. Guys, I'm here to tell you, put that bullshit aside, because right now, what you're looking at is nothing else but you. This is you. This is all about you, this program. It doesn't matter what your team is doing. I mean, you can still go and do your stuff and do your videos and chase your affiliates, but this is all you. Believe me, it's all you. You can go and do your videos, whatever, but all you have to do is this. All you have to do is this. And you're going to hear about it tonight. And nobody better than someone that's been in this industry for that long, who's been close to Ben the whole time. And we followed him for ages. The one and only Mr. Curry Russell, the boy from Ohio. The platform is all yours, buddy. Take it away. Tell us, what's this fundraiser all about, and let's get excited.
Johnny D, it's good to be back on the call, man. Look at this. We got over 300 people around the world watching us right now, and I hope, my hope is that y'all got your team members on here. If you didn't invite your team on this call, you're selfish. I just want to start off, and I'm going to stomp on everybody's toes, because I believe that 3.5 years ago, we were given the opportunity to destroy the old way of network marketing. I'm just going to start off by giving you guys a history lesson. We stopped having auto pay. We stopped having a demand for people to sell products to get paid on their teams. We stopped having all these weird having PV. All these companies that we've worked with, surrounded ourselves with, been in before, had all these demands just to get paid money. Who has been in, raise your hand, if you've been in a team that required you to have PV just to get paid on the team you built? That's the wildest thing. It's like, hey, I brought all these people in, they're making the company sales. Why aren't I getting paid? That's crazy to me. All right, guys, a year and a half ago, I got real butthurt. I'm going to be honest. I got real butthurt. Ben brought me on a call that I helped bring the largest Zoom to this company's history in front of. We made an announcement that fundraising is here, and it didn't show up. We overhyped, underdelivered. And then everybody on the planet seemed to believe that I knew something that the company didn't, and wore me out for a year. So I got real blah about all of this, because I wanted this to be here. Y'all don't understand. I believe that what we released this week ends network marketing. I don't, like Johnny said it a second ago, there is no more need for teams. There's no more need for you to ask Sarah, Becky, Hope, or whoever the hypothetical person is to go share with two who get two, who get two, who get two. That noise is over. That is over. Now, it's still in place. The compensation plan is still there. You can still get to diamond that way, but the logic of it makes no sense whatsoever. There are millions of nonprofit organizations, millions. My state that I'm living in alone. And by the way, here's a life tip. Build where you are. I just build where you are. I don't need, because there are thousands of schools in West Virginia. I'm looking right out the window. I can see West Virginia over there. I don't need to go talk to those schools. I don't need to go talk to the schools in Idaho. I don't need to talk to the schools in California. I don't need to go do anything but where I am on my laptop, on this screen directly to my left. I'm looking at an Excel spreadsheet where I have every school, every public school in Ohio already built. This list is over 5,000 rows long, 5,000 rows of every school, and I just sorted it alphabetically. And if you don't believe I'm calling almost all of them, you're out of your mind. And if you try to tell me, Curry, but I live in this town and you shouldn't contact you better be moving faster than me. That's all. If you care, like I live in this county right here, they're in M. That's Meigs County. I am not going to reach that group of people for weeks. Like I'm in A's still, and I'm in just day 3 of A's. Guys, it is a numbers game now, and it's you and it's sales. It is no every single. Hopefully, you guys got a pen because I'm going to answer. If you have questions after this, it's because you want to have questions. I'm going to say that one more time. If you have questions after this call, it's because you want to have questions and you want to have excuses. If you aren't getting what I'm saying right now, if you ask a single question rather than just going and doing the thing, you want to have excuses rather than having results. Do the thing enough, and I promise the answers just they show up. Because I don't know any more than any of you. We all saw the call. We all had the certification test. Every question you need answered is in the certification test. Go show more people and let the compensation plan pay you as people get started. It's not hard. Johnny, Trevor, I keep getting all these dumb questions like, well, what if and how come and where and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what difference does any of that make? Like at all? Like what difference does your question make in terms of how many people you contacted today? And it's been this way with network marketing, right? Johnny talked about all the your Sarahs and Hopes and all these people that come in and they don't do anything. And it's like, it's just bringing in enough people. For some reason, I remember back in I think one of the first Zooms I was on a Friday, and I used to be on those calls every single Friday, every single week. And I told people from the beginning, get 100, get 100. That should be your number, is enroll 100 people as fast as possible. And even the company owner was like, well, maybe you don't need to get 100 because it's overwhelming to people. It's overwhelming, the idea of getting 100 people. Guys, I'm contacting 25 schools a day for the next 90 days. So if you do the math on that, that's nearly 2,500 phone calls. If I enroll 10%, that's 250 schools. 250. My goal is 100. In the next 90 days, if you can't make 25 calls a day, takes me an hour and 10 minutes to make 110 calls a day. That's the number. I literally have my list. I literally click it with my phone. I have Google Voice as a dialer. I just hit the button. It dials the phone number. I talk to them. I keep my notes on my other screen. I'm literally just dialing. And all I'm asking is, who is the contact for fundraising at your program? That's all I'm asking. Hi, my name is Curry Russell. I'm a fundraising coordinator for a company. I don't tell them it's LiveGood. I don't tell them all the information. I do not give away anything. Do I need to slow this down, Johnny? Yeah, I
No.
don't tell them that I'm from LiveGood and we got nutritional products and we're doing a health and wellness thing and it's going to be a healthy program. I don't tell them anything. It's not my job to tell them anything. It's my job to get the contact and then invite them to the resource. Let the website tell them everything they need to know. I don't need to tell them who I am, but I do. I do say I'm Curry Russell. I am a fundraising coordinator for our state, for our company. I'm building right here. If in my corporate job, in my real career, I have a territory. And so I can say, I am the salesperson for the state for my company. You can too. There is no compliance. There are no rules. Go win. Go win. I get angry. I get angry at at people who want to complicate this and ask stupid questions. Like, stop making it hard. How hard is it to call up a school in Nambia? I don't know. I'm just making up a name. I mean, I'm choosing a country, calling up a school in Nambia. Nambia, I think, has like, I don't know, over 500 schools. And you call up all 500 of them. Hey, are we doing any fundraising here? I ask this question every day. Did your school do any fundraising? Yeah. Who's the fundraising coordinator? Who's the person I can talk to? And they'll tell me it's the PTO or it's the athletics director or it's the principal. And then you know what they do? Every single time, give me an email address. I have yet to have a single person go, well, we can't give out that information. But I show up with extreme excitement. I show up happy on these calls, not like what I'm talking to you guys. I show up and it is full of energy for an hour and 10 minutes, and then I go take a nap because I'm exhausted. Because I'm not this ball of energy person, but when I'm in sales mode, I am a whole different level of energy, and then I go take a nap. That's a real thing for me. It's like talking on stage at an event. If I have to talk on stage for 30 minutes, I am exhausted, mentally exhausted. And I don't know why it works that way, but I show up and I'm like, hi, my name's Curry Russell. I'd like to find out if you guys are doing any fundraising. And they're like, well, we do like some fundraising. And I'm like, well, who is it that I would talk to have this conversation? And then I'm going to give you guys the next secret. You guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready and you're taking notes. Johnny, is anybody taking notes? Am I showing up for any reason?
I think so.
You think so? I mean, look at all those thumbs.
I think
Look
so.
at
I can see. Put up your pens. Lift up your pens. Yep, I can see them. Yeah, there they go.
You can see them? Then I use Chat GPT. I'm going to tell you, I have a Chat GPT window open 24/7.
Me too.
And I literally go to Chat GPT and say, hi, I'm a new fundraising coordinator for LiveGood, and I've got a list of contacts who I need to introduce them to our fundraising program. Our fundraising program allows for 20% on first orders, 10% on second order, or all future orders. The program's free for them, blah, blah, blah. I just give it some information about LiveGood Fundraising. And then I go, can you give me an introduction email for my first list? And it gives me an email. And I don't even care what it says. It has the link in it because I tell ChatGPT, here's my link for where they can get the information. It builds this beautiful email. I copy the subject line, go over to Gmail, send them the subject line, send the email, put in one email at a time, 25 a day, whatever my number is. because I have schools who are giving me 4 and 5 different email addresses for 4 or 5 different program heads of people, and they just give me their contact information. So do you think I need to buy leads? Do you think I need to go like I literally got my list, and I have had this list for a year of every school in Ohio from the state of Ohio. It took me less than 5 minutes to build a list of 5,000 contacts. Every phone number, alphabetical, 5 minutes to build a list of 5. Do you think I need to buy leads? You need to think Curry, where can I find? Go to your state, go Google your state school list and download the Excel spreadsheet. They give it to you. It's public information. This isn't private. This is public information. And then if you want to work with nonprofits and police departments, fire departments, you can Google those too. And they'll give you lists of all the fire departments and all the state people and all the, like, if you struggle in this for the rest of the time you're building in this company, I'm going to say this with a pure heart. I mean this when I say it. You want to fail. Like, I truly believe that if you struggle with logic in this and you don't know how to use Google and you're afraid to use ChatGPT and learn how to do things, and if you're afraid of making mistakes and not doing it faster to win, I'm sorry. I love all y'all for what you've done and where you've come from and getting here and live good. But if you struggle at just asking who the person I need to talk to get information for our fundraiser, if you struggle with this, you want to, and you want to fail, and you don't want to win. And that's okay. I think it's totally fine. What we would like for you to do, and how many people we got here, John? What are we up to?
Getting close to 400.
About 400 people. If you could go ahead and quit and compress out of the matrix so some of us get the people who are going to take work and get a little bit more of their piece of the pie. Because I got to tell you, when Gemma and some of these amazing builders came on play, they started building way outside of my matrix, and I'm not making any money on that. So if you guys go ahead and quit for me, so maybe Johnny and some of these people can get some extra pay, that'd be great. And I'm being sarcastic because I don't want you to quit. I want you to go win. There's no point in me talking to all y'all if it isn't to help you go win. If I can't step on your toes and move you into an uncomfortable level. Y'all, I'm back in an uncomfortable level. I'm making phone calls, for God's sakes. I'm calling every day. Hi, I'm Curry Russell. I'm a LiveGood, or I'm sorry, I didn't say it. You said I'm a fundraising coordinator for my state. Would you be aware of who the person I need to talk to? Like, I don't have a script. I'm not reading it. It's just comfortable talking, like blah, 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 blah. And then I get to the end, and I always find a person's name to be interesting, or I can't spell it. So I've got to I act funny, and I have a moment where I'm like, you're the second Michaela I've talked to today. And that's a true story. I really had to talk to 2 Michaelas, and they spelled them crazy. Both of them was spelled crazy. One was M-I-K, the other one is M-K-Y-L-A, whatever. It was crazy. So, but I'm having these conversations, and it just seems simple. It feels good. Every conversation is happy. It's not like I'm calling up Bob and Bob telling me, Curry, that thing's a pyramid scheme. That sounds like one of those, you got to build a team of people and then you get paid off their efforts. And that, I'm like, a career? Like, what? I'm not having any dumb conversations. Oh, you got something?
Can I just butt in for a second? Because I'm bursting with this. One of the things that just came to mind that's important that everybody understands is whatever you've learned in this industry of what to do, how to approach, talk to people, the grocery store, talk to somebody about, giving the family some breathing space, all of that stuff you have to unlearn for this. Right now, Forget about everything you've ever learned. In fact, please, guys, if there's one thing, well, I mean, there's many things that you need to take away from this training today, but one important thing is, please write this down. Please, no QR codes, no websites, no landing pages, no bullshit, nothing fancy. Don't get creative. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Canva and I'm going to design nothing. Nothing. You just need your phone, a little bit of chat GPT, and some email strokes. That's it. And let the video do the rest. So everything that we've ever yelled and screamed about over the past 3.5 years or whatever, however long you've been in this industry, learning from other leaders as well about, g'day courage, Johnny here. I know we don't know each other. Listen, I don't suppose you're interested in earning some extra money for none of that. This is a totally different ABC. That's all this is. So you can't complicate this. No websites, no QR codes. Watch me. I'm going to do this fancy stuff and AI. No, none of that. Curry, keep going.
So let's talk about why. So when I enrolled Trevor, I didn't know if Trevor was going to do anything. It's not my job to worry about Trevor. Trevor's one person. He went out and did what Trevor did. And it took Trevor, I think, over 90 days to really get started. So Trevor was in this company, and it took 90 days for Trevor to go out and enroll a couple people who eventually found Johnny. And then Johnny eventually found Tig and all the people that they brought in, and Johnny brought in all these other people, and Trevor went out and found some more people, and it took a while to find one who finds a bunch, and it takes time. But if I can go out to Bob's elementary school, and Bob's elementary school has a PTO, and they want to make money for the music class or whatever they're trying to make money for, and they have 100 students, just 100. We're just talking about a really small elementary school, 100 students. If you have 100 students who go out and enroll 3 family members, just 3, let's pick an average of 3, and every one of those becomes a member to save money and give their kid a support, a boost, a $10 membership. All 300 people from that one class are now in your matrix from one free giveaway. You gave away the program. It costs them nothing. There is no cost. Oh my God, if you guys haven't done the class, watched the video, done the test, I'm answering questions that are just stupid. Like, there is no cost for the organization. There is no cost for the participants. There can be unlimited participants. They don't have a limit. So a school can enroll class A, and then the next semester enroll class B, and then the next semester enroll class C, and keep building and growing exponentially for their fundraising program. Guys, I have a real belief that there's going to be a kid who gets started in kindergarten, and then their parents are going to buy a membership and maintain paying that membership to keep funding the class and keep funding the school. What if that lasts until the kid is a senior in high school? What if it lasts until he graduates, and we have essentially 13 years of one person maintaining memberships throughout that one school? Guys, we're only on year 3 of this. Well, what if this literally, people in my downline, in my own downline, go out and put in 5, 10 organizations, and they all put in 100 kids, and we have millions of new members in our matrix? You think that matrix number that everybody was just annoyed with, how many people I've listened to for 3.5 years cry, well, I'm not at the $2,047.50 mark because my matrix isn't filling up because Johnny stopped putting in people above me. Johnny stopped working. Guys, Johnny's building level 7, which is 4,000 people across level 7. So Johnny is still putting in people. They just ain't got to you yet. They ain't filled in because he's got 4,000 people across one level to hit while you're whining, but you couldn't put in two. Well, you couldn't put in two people who would spend $9.95. Curry, it's so hard to find people. It's so hard. I have no excuse. I have no emotional attachments to any of this. I want people to win or quit. Win or quit. I'm sick of whining. I'm sick of people making excuses. I'm sick of people not doing something simple. It's like overcomplicating this. And Johnny said it a second ago. It's just calling and asking, or messaging and asking, texting and asking, hey, who does fundraisers for your school? Who's in charge that I can get some information to? And then you just have to have this understanding of the exponential numbers of giving away one program who have access to 20, 50, 1,000 kids. Right now in the state of Ohio, there's over 5,000 schools and over 1.5 million students. One state. I'm not in the game of, well, Curry, I live in this part of Ohio and you should not talk to my people. I ain't even looking at anything other than alphabetical list and dialing phone numbers. I don't care where they're at. It's not my responsibility to worry about whose grandma was already in and where grandma lives at and my best friends in this town. And I got good people who live in my town in this team. And I hope they're on this call. And I hope that they go call all the people they want to, but I don't live in a box. I don't know a box exists. I have a list and I'm calling the list. And that's what every one of you should have been doing. Do you understand? I've been preaching this for 1.5 years that you should be building your list and getting ready. And you've had 1.5 years to know about LiveGood Fundraising. You've had 1.5 years to build a list and get ready to do fundraising. There is no excuse for not winning. Johnny, did you guys bring me on here to yell at everybody? Is that what I feel like? That's what I'm doing.
100%.
100%. It's like I don't want to be the bad guy. I want to be the guy that gives everybody the simplest way to massive income you've ever seen. Guys, you understand, if 100 schools sign up with me, and if they had a minimum of 100 people, 100 schools, the first one brings in 300 new members. The second one brings in 300. Anybody give me an answer as to 300 times 100? Is that 30,000 people? That's 30,000 people in the first season. That's 30,000. Now, if people on my team go out and do a couple of these, do you think that within seconds I'm going to be a crown diamond from just members that we gave away? You understand? There was no more goofy conversations. No more begging Johnny to go share with anybody. Nobody, hey, what are you guys going to do? Hey, let's get on a Zoom. Hey, let's do all this crap. Let's all waste all this time. No, it is just go do the dang thing and win. Johnny, I don't know. What you want me to answer any questions? You want me to do anything? Like what is it more? Like,
look, I think
if anybody has a question, I'll answer a question, but it better be a good one.
Yeah, I know. I think.
Go ahead, John.
No, I was going to say I think a couple of questions is okay. Yes, but you nailed it earlier, Curry, when you said that we can't. This is not the time to be bogged down with bullshit little questions that you really that don't matter. Somebody asked me the other day about how somebody's going to get paid, but it doesn't matter. You've got a link that you're going to give. They're going to register, and then they get a link and a page that they're going to send their students to. Seriously,
I do have things that I want to say, because I have asked Ben to make 3 improvements. They're good improvements. One of them, actually 2 improvements. The first one was I needed to understand that every single organization is a new leg in your unilevel. So every single organization is in your unilevel. They do not go in your matrix. You do not get match pay on them. As I spit all over my phone. You do not get match pay on your organization. So the logic was, for those of you who want to do this, having a person, or if you enroll a person above an organization, you will get a match pay on them. So I just want to say that, but having that conversation with somebody at that school is devastating. I would never do it. I would never do it. So the logic is that even Ben and I discussed, the strategy should be you have a position that you enroll under yourself, whether it's a family member or whatever, and you build fundraising under those positions, under you. So you're getting a match pay of all the fundraising things that come through that position. Everybody understand that? Is that registering? Go ahead.
Let's clarify what Curry's saying, guys. Keep it nice and simple. You've got your top position. You know how Trevor and I have been yelling and screaming for ages about family positions and get some positions for the kids and whatever, right? Look, traditionally, that's a tough one as well because most people struggle to build one position, let alone your mothers, your fathers, your kids, your grandkids. Come on, seriously, right? However, in this model, it's beautiful because here you are at the top. Imagine four or three, let's call it 5 positions underneath you, family members, and 5 schools underneath each one. Does that make sense?
Now you're getting match pay on all the
A
organizations.
school underneath each one. So if anybody has some family positions, don't just think to yourself, okay, I'm going to grab my daughters. That's the first school. Or you might even do 2 schools under there, whatever. But you keep going to the next child and the next child or whatever. If you don't have any family positions, you grab one quickly and then you add the school. It's beautiful. And of course, we'll clarify that with your own leaders and with us as we go along. But
so for me, I'm actually building Isabella's position first, and she's part of my story. So in my first email, when I tell them, look, I'm giving you my daughter's link as I'm using this to fund her college tuition, and that's how I'm building with my family. And so in my email, I actually include a little blurb about my daughter, and it's part of the story, guys. It's part of sales. It's how you win in sales, is tell more stories. So the second thing that's coming in the back office will be for the participant or the organization page, a QR code, so that when a teacher or somebody administrator just says, hey, walk up here and take a picture with your phone, and that way you can set up your account. So they're not sending out links inside the school. They're just doing this really, really simply where they can walk up and scan the QR code. The second thing that I've added that will be being added is scripts and email templates for what I'm doing is going to be in the fundraising section of the back office, so that all of our people have a starting point or examples of what to do. So I will be contributing to that with the efforts that I do and test and work. So we will be making fundraising a little easier, because it's silly to me that Ben thought of giving the participants resources to go out and sell our products, but not us. I'm like, Ben, what are you doing? Like, I called him, like, look, I appreciate that you got this off the ground, but you missed one key element. Help us sell this for you. Like, you got resources for the kids to go do it. What? Not us? Like, what's going on? So, all right, Johnny, if anybody has any chat questions, I'll answer a couple.
And just remember that because I do notice some people out there on social media, on TikTok, whatever, doing videos talking about fundraising. Now look, the rules have changed. So how you market has changed. When you're out there doing a video talking about fundraising, you've got to think to yourself, who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to a potential affiliate who's now confused, thinking, what's he talking about? 5 minutes ago, he was talking about, the $10 club, and now he's talking about some fundraising. Do you understand? Your audience right now is not your normal audience on TikTok. It's not your audience on Facebook. So forget all that rubbish. Your audience right now are the schools, is the list. Guys, that's really important. So please understand that. That's the list. And the other thing I was going to say, this right now is, we always, Trevor and I always been yelling and screaming about, chasing shiny objects and things like that. Here's a shiny object
This is
that
real shiny.
this is really shiny that we're giving to you. That's totally different to what we've been doing. It's like a whole new ball game, a whole new company, a whole new, and everything is new here. Nobody has what we have. No one. It doesn't matter whether you're out there. You look around us, and all the other companies. Everybody's offering courses and bullshit, and collagens and peptides and GLPs and all the bullshit. But everybody's doing that. Nobody's doing this. So when you're contacting the schools, that's why I love. I mean, yes, it's easy for me. It's easy for Trevor and Curry. We've been doing it a long time, and for some of you as well. You will get so comfortable with that phone call, that first phone call, to ask. You'll be surprised. Doesn't matter if you're nervous now. And who cares if you burn through 5 schools?
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter. If you screw it up, you're going to get so good by the time the 20th phone call comes along. So damn good, where you'll be saying, "Oh, Curry, is it? How you going? It's Johnny here. I'm the fundraising coordinator for whatever." Who looks at fundraising is important in your school, right? Who looks after it? It's Trevor. Fantastic. How can I get in contact with
Johnny's
Trevor?
going to be so much better than me at this. His voice, man, his voice. Johnny's better than everything. You know what I mean?
Maybe
God, that voice.
maybe I should ring the US schools, the American schools in Ohio.
Yeah,
In Ohio.
yeah.
In Ohio, I'm going to look at the list. I'm going to say, "Hey, you going? There's some crazy guy that's going to call you. Don't worry about him."
Don't you call my schools, Johnny. Don't you? You stay out of Ohio.
And please, guys, listen. I'm not having a go, but I did because he's probably on the call right now. But I did have a conversation with somebody the other day who said, "Johnny, I'm stressed because there's going to be so many people, calling and whatever." I'm not. This is a genuine concern that I just want to put to rest. I don't want to laugh about it because it's serious. But Johnny, there are so many people that are going to be calling. I don't. The anxiety of ringing a school that says to me, "Oh, Curry already called me," whatever. Guys, believe me, nobody's going to be calling your schools. We don't have 60 million affiliates out there chasing schools in Melbourne, in Australia, in Ohio, in Toronto. So you're probably not going to get anybody that's going to say, "Oh, I know about this. I heard about it last week." You're probably not. So don't worry about it.
But by the way, let's talk about that for just a fun second. How many people do you think is out here selling Girl Scout cookies I relate Girl Scout cookies to all of this. And there are thousands and thousands of girls selling Girl Scout cookies to neighborhoods around the world. And you just have to be the first person to introduce your school to your Girl Scout cookies. And I'm telling you, by the way, I promise I've believed this for a very, very long time. I create YouTube content, I create TikTok content, I create Facebook content, Instagram content, and I promise there are people that watch my content that don't like me, and because they heard about it from me, and when you talk to them, they like you and they sign up with you. And they heard it first from me. And you'll never in the history of the world hear me go, "Well, I showed that person first, and I believe that they should be on my team." Never in the history. There's more people. There's more schools. There's more numbers. There's more numbers. There's more numbers. There's more numbers. I don't have an emotional attachment to Bob, Sarah, my cousin, my best friend, my mom, my grandma. If you can show them and they join with you, do it. Don't ever hesitate to enroll somebody. Don't ever hesitate to make money. Go build your business for you, for your family, for your kids, for your debts, for your vacations, for whatever your why is. Go run harder than me. Go run harder than me. I've told you, I'm making 25 phone calls a day. Make 50. Make 100 a day. Spend 4 hours a day of your day making phone calls. Schools are open from 7 a.m. to 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon every single day in whatever time zone you're in. Go make phone calls. Johnny, anybody got questions? Did somebody put anything in the chat? I haven't clicked it.
Sorry, and Johnny, I'm sitting here and just listening and looking at the screen and seeing all the faces, and I'm so glad that we actually did this call. And I'm sure for all the people that's on here, like over 400 people, I'm sure you're kind of having fun, right now, as we kind of putting across this entire message about something that has kind of given life back to Live Good. Because I mean, just like you, myself too, and all of us here. As a matter of fact, it's kind of got boring. It kind of got kind of monotonous, same, health and wellness membership club. You hear Johnny saying membership club all like the last 3 years. But today, after this call, I'm sure you realize that this is a new beginning for Live Good. A totally different kind of vertical that is kind of added on for the first time ever in this entire industry. And there's no company in network marketing that has been able to pull this off. There's no company ever will ever be able to pull this off, so-called fundraising aspect in the network marketing model. But like Johnny Curry said, and just leave that recruiting, that building the team out of this. If you mix it all, forget it. You're done.
And of course, go and call your old teammates. Guys, I've had people, seriously, I've had people contact me over the last couple of weeks saying, Johnny, I let my membership go, whatever. You're always an affiliate, you idiot. You're always an affiliate. Go and pay your $10 and let's go. Let's run. This is a whole new, this is almost like saying, hey, Live Good didn't work for you. This will. But it's still Live Good, right? Oh, this is great.
And Johnny, I love that because it doesn't make a difference what company, product, service you offer. Previously, until 10 minutes ago, everything was exactly the same. You had a resource, you were inviting to a resource. There's never been a program in the last 10 years that is different. It doesn't make a difference what you were selling, travel, collagen, makeup, GLPs, whatever, candles. The process of enrolling people and inviting people has not changed for 10 years. It's always been, hey, I've got a website. Hey, go watch this video. If you want to do it, click yes. If you don't, go F yourself. I don't care what you do. Like that's like that's the logic. It's never changed. So every time people jump from one company to the next company thinking they've got ahead of a trend or whatever, it's the same process. You can't do it any differently ever now. Like it's going to be this way for the next 10 to 15 years, and it's just simple. So if you find a program that you can give somebody the program for free, and that one organization that you gave it to has 1,000 kids in it, versus getting Sarah to spend $49 or $59, whatever it is. Do you understand what we've created that we're giving the universe right now? Like,
please.
Dude, Live Good is going to go from 2.5 million members to 25 million members to 175 million members to 500 million members because of kids. I've had this vision. I've had this vision for 13 years of wanting to bring a network marketing company to schools, and it's here. It took 13 years. I understood what this was going to do 13 years ago, and I asked Ben, I said, I just need a way for one person to be able to create sub-accounts. And he said, I can do that. And I said, my world's changed. This week, my world changed again. This week, right after my 48th birthday. I've been in network marketing since the day I turned 36, and I have done this and wanted this, guys. We're giving accounts away that can have hundreds to thousands of participants for free, who go work for the schools to make money, go work for the nonprofits to make money. And we're not begging people to go share a link we're not asking them to do anything. The school's going to do it for us. The organization's going to build it themselves. We don't do anything.
Now we'll take a couple of questions, but before we do that, I just want to say this, guys. We've had people in this business over the past 3-4 years, 3.5 years, that have maybe maybe enrolled 3 people in 3 years. 3 people. And those 3 people have done nothing. Here, 3 people can take you to diamond. 3 people, three
phone calls.
organizations, 3 phone calls. That's the difference here. You're not chasing. I'm not chasing Trevor, who finally, after 6 months of nagging him, joins me and then he does nothing. This is school. Are you interested? No. Are you interested? No. Are you? Yeah, of course I'm interested. Done. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Let's take a couple of questions. We got 5 hands up. That's it. Just 5. That's it. Because
Let's go.
This is going to go forever. So let's get the 5 people that initially raised their hands up to ask. Dion, you think you're number 1. So why don't we ask to unmute? Go ahead, Dion. You can unmute.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Afternoon or night, Johnny. Just wanted to let you know, Curry was asking about the chat. The chat is disabled. So I don't know if you want to.
Don't worry about it. We got
All
5
right.
hands up. So
All
while
right.
you're
So
here,
no,
do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That was one. So I was what you are going to do with your daughter, right? I was thinking the same thing with my husband, my son. However, don't they need to take the test? Because
Yep.
if I need to do the link, if I need to use their link, right? They would have to do the test, right?
Outstanding question. Yes, I've had to take the test 3 times.
For
But
your daughter and for, yeah. Okay.
I have 3 accounts. I only have 3 accounts. So my
Okay.
daughter, son, and my personal account. And so I've had to take the test 3 times. But I'm only sending out my daughter's link until I have 100 people or 50 active organizations on that one. And then I'm going to do 50 on my son's.
Okay. Yeah.
When I get 100 accounts, I'm done. I'm not going to add any more. I'm done.
All right. That's it. Thanks.
Okay,
Thank you.
Adriana, go ahead. You can unmute. You can turn your camera on as well, so we see you and hear you. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's early in the morning for me, and
That's fine.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just going to keep my screen as is. So my question, and Curry, thank you so much. This has been absolutely it's been absolutely huge. I appreciate all of you. So my question is, could you please repeat what you enter into ChatGPT to send out for your initial email?
Sure. So essentially, I wish I could copy it and paste it somewhere, but I can't.
It's
I just say
recorded
that
anyway.
Say what?
This is recorded as well, so that's great.
Yeah. So I would just start with telling ChatGPT who you are, what it is that you're doing, tell it a little bit about the program. ChatGPT actually already knows. You could actually have ChatGPT scan the livegoodfundraising.com website so that it has the information. So I would say, I'm a new Live Good fundraising coordinator. I'm building in whatever state, territory, wherever you're at. I want to create an initial email to go out to my list of people, and then and tell it more, feed it as much as you possibly can about the Live Good fundraising, just so it gives the email some girth, and it will do it. But it's just essentially telling it, hey, I'm a new fundraising coordinator for Live Good, and here's my link. Tell it what your link is, and then it will build that email. It'll give you a good subject line. It'll give you the full body of the email. Put your contact information in there. Make sure that you always include your contact information. Hopefully, did that help a little bit?
Absolutely. And I have one more quick question. With anyone that you've reached out to, have they asked where you're a fundraising coordinator for or what company you're with?
They don't ask me anything.
Okay.
It's the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing that I have ever done, because they don't ask where I'm from. They don't ask what it is that I'm doing. I ask them, or I tell them, I'm Curry Russell. I'm a fundraising coordinator for our company. Do you happen to have a contact for fundraising for your school? And they go, yeah, we got all kinds of people. Let me give you this person's email address, and here's the head of the PTO, and here's the athletic director. And I'm like, this is a gold mine. Like, y'all just give me all these people's information. Do you know how hard in network marketing it's been to get contacts? I got to build forms and funnels and all these list builders. And then this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They just go, We got all kinds of names. Here's a bunch of emails for you. We'll do it right here.
Okay,
Johnny,
thank you
have you
so
been?
much.
You're very welcome. Johnny over there
Hey,
working out. He just posing over there with his muscles. Who's next?
okay, Allison, go ahead. You can unmute your line. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. So I'm in Italy. I just want to say thanks to Kari and Johnny for everything. The Italians are very different from the rest of the world. So we've started here. The schools don't go back until September, but we've started already contacting, but they're much more nosy and curious. So when you say, oh, don't say the company name, it's going to be difficult with the Italians. They're going to ask, who, but who's it for? But it's going to be difficult not to tell them. So I'm just asking your, can we say it?
Of course you can.
But wait, hold on, Johnny. You literally are just going to say, I'm with LiveGood Fundraising, because they're going to Google LiveGood Fundraising, and LiveGood Fundraising takes them directly to the front page of the LiveGood Fundraising site, not to livegood.com, which, by the way, because livegood.com takes them to a shopping page and a marketplace, and it does not discuss network marketing at all. They're going to read.
Since I'm a teacher, I've already approached my school. It's a forest school, but I've already told my boss, and she's already delighted. So we've already got one school that's going to start. Okay, perfect. But in September we're going to really hit the school.
Yeah, I know my schools don't start for the next 2 weeks, and so I'm talking to schools across Ohio now, and hopefully putting things in place ahead of time, getting things ready.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Leon D, go ahead. You can unmute your line.
Okay, I just want to ask, as Carrie said, don't put the schools under you, put them under your children. I've got 4 children that's under me, so will I put all the schools just under them, nothing under me, or must I put something under me as well?
Okay, hold on. I apologize. I gotta calm down for this response. It doesn't make a difference. Honestly, you can build it under your own personal account. If you want to get match pay, that's the only difference, because if you put them under your kid's account, you are going to lose a level of percentages on your account. So because you're stacking down, you want to make sure that if you want to get match pay, you're building under a second account. And so on those second accounts, you might want to change the name to your name and a number or something, so it looks like that it's coming directly from you. That's another tech tip. Like, it doesn't have to be your daughter's name or some third party name, because that actually, it requires another answer. It adds a level of confusion. I thought I was talking to Beth, but now I'm talking to Sarah Ann, and it's like, who is Sarah Ann? I was talking to Beth. So it's like, you want to make sure that you add a level of least resistance. This is the statement that I wish everybody would grasp and hold on to and live by. Path of least resistance. We're giving away accounts, giving free participants, letting the kids do the work for us where individual network marketers would once be, and we don't have any stress in introducing them to it. We have no cost. There's no demand. There's no ask of them for money. Path of least resistance. So make sure that your links don't add a level of confusion to them.
And Lowendi, to answer your question, your top account doesn't need to get any schools directly on there. You can just add to your kids' accounts, and you know what? You can change the kids' names on their accounts to Lowendi 1, Lowendi 2, Lowendi 3, Lowendi 4. So it doesn't say Charlene and Johnny. You know what I mean? Just least resistance. That's all. You can call them whatever you want. So that's the answer.
Okay. I have one more question. Fast start bonus doesn't work for the fundraiser.
It does still apply to the fundraiser for the schools. So the school gets that initial 20% on the
The
sale.
first sale,
The-
yeah.
And then so they get that 20% on first sale, and then they get 10% on all recurring. But we, on a retail sale, will still get 10% of everything that school makes on that initial sale. So they actually made it more profitable for retail sales for us at 10% of the actual amount versus I think it was 50% of the difference. So Ben did the math on the call, and it comes out to be about the same. It's almost more profitable for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by
I
the
was just
way,
wondering because if I sign up somebody, I get the $25 for the fast start. But if the school sign up people that sell, that doesn't work the same way.
we get a commission. I think it's 10% on that first level.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it's a
Thank you.
totally different model. Totally
Yeah.
different model.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's why
following
I
the
said it
same
doesn't
comp
work the
plan.
same.
It's still following the same comp plan, but we are the second level to the participants. So the participants, when they enroll people, it's essentially them and the organization as one that is getting the first level, and we are always getting second level from the participants. So anything the participants do is second level to us.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then it follows the compensation plan entirely.
Okay. And I can just say I already started. I've got 40 schools lined up. Now I have to go to step 2. But
See, I look at you.
I'm also
Please forgive my judgment, because I look at you and I go, "Oh no, she is not going to do this." And you just tell me you got 40 schools lined up, and I feel joyful, joyful.
I have my addresses in the book, and I've got a lot of pages already. I've got my email from
This is
ChatGPT,
great.
and I was just
Where are you
thinking,
located? Where are you located, Lowendy?
I'm in South Africa,
Okay.
but we
Hold on,
have a
Johnny.
problem. We
Hey,
have a
Johnny, hold
problem
on.
with
I want
delivery.
to. Johnny, we've been to so many events. Trevor, we've been to so many events, and I look at her, and this makes me almost want to cry. I remember watching people walk stage and go, "Holy crap, if they can do it." What? Like, I just look at her right now and I'm like, how many people have 400 people watching this call and look at her and go, she got 40 schools lined up and I ain't even made a phone call yet. Look at this lady. Look at this lady just destroying all y'all. Oh God, Lowendy, you just made my morning. Thank you so much.
And I can also say, I talked to ChatGPT and I said, which schools must I target? He said, you must look at schools that's very active, that have lots of participants from parents in this, and this is the schools we will address. So he searched it for me. So I don't just go for every school in front of me. I'm going target the ones that will work.
How old are you, ma'am?
72.
Shut up. Get out of here. Guys, using ChatGPT on her own, has no excuse, learning, still doing this thing. Johnny, I don't think she should have taught this. Why didn't we have her teach this?
I'm done.
That was the
other thing, just to totally blow your mind, I was fighting with AI and all the prompts people gave me, so I wrote a course about how to do your own prompts, to write it right, get it right for any niche, anything, and I'm selling it for $19 for whoever needs help. Because I struggled until I found the way. And I thought I'm going to share it because people send you prompts and you don't have a clue what to do with it.
It's hilarious. This is the best call ever. Thank you so much for your input. Thank you so much. You don't understand how much you just brightened my entire day. This is fantastic.
Well, I've got my second breath. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to go. I'm going to travel, visit you all, go and see you. You will see me. I'm not going anywhere. This is my last chapter, and it's going to be the best chapter before I leave Earth.
I want to hug your neck so much. That would be so
Love
exciting.
you, Wendy.
Johnny, I'm out, man. I'm going to the zoo. I'm going to go see the zoo with my kids.
Okay, we're going to take, we got I think Kelly was the last one there because I had the first
Yeah.
five. So let's do Kelly last. So Terry Martinez, you want to unmute? Go ahead, ask your question very quickly. We've crossed the hour, so we cannot be all day. So just Terry, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you for thank you. Thank you for taking my call. I actually have a question. So I sent out already a few emails to different schools, and I have not heard anything. And it was on Tuesday or Wednesday when I sent them out. So how do I follow up? How many more days after do we, send it again, or do we do? I don't. You don't want to be the person bugging, but if you can help me with that, please.
I'm going to help you with this. And the answer is always yes. I don't care what your brain is telling you. Like it tries to go into protection mode. Like your brain wants to tell you, oh, if I email them too many times, it'll be guys, if you guys have ever been part of Gary V's emails or 10X, Grant Cardone's emails, they will email you 3 to 5 times a day. And the logic is you're either going to buy or you're going to get off my list. So you have to just have the understanding that I want to win. And if you want to email them every day until you get a solution, the only thing that can happen is they say no. That's it. So you can't be afraid of contacting too much. So I'm going to be honest. I have sent out of the nearly 50 schools I've contacted, almost 30 emails, and I haven't got a reply yet. And nobody signed up. So I'm thinking about quitting, really. I'm thinking about it don't work. Honestly, the numbers are your numbers. Run the business the way you want to contact people. If you want to email them every other day with a follow-up email, do it. If you want to do it once every 3 days, every 5 days, however long until, it's up to you. Because my brain is I have a list of 5,000 phone numbers. I don't have a lot of time to worry about who does. I'm just going to keep making phone calls and emailing. So the follow up for me, if either you see it, you like it, you don't, I don't care.
Okay. Thank you.
Did that help at all?
Go ahead, Kelly.
Yes.
You can unmute your line. Go ahead.
Yes, it did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Terry.
Go ahead, Kelly, unmute.
Hey, I want to thank you, Curry, Trevor, Johnny. This call is hopping, super amazing. And just want to say, yeah, this is going to be the lady that just spoke. It just come to my mind going, it's going to take that. Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
Okay, good. I think it's going to take that courage to making that call. And I love how Curry mentioned, hey, people are going to give out that name and email. You need to talk to this person. My line was, look, I'm with a fundraiser group and we are just launching in your area. And we have already worldwide 2.3 million members. And I want to help your school raise some funds. And today at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go meet with the band director over coffee and show what we've got going on. So it's going to be make the call. And that's it, period. I wanted to just say that. And thanks for the info today.
Okay,
Thanks,
guys.
Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. Okay, guys. I mean, like I said, Kelly thought it was the last call because otherwise people are going to be raising their hand. Curry's gone already because we've got other engagements. It's already past 10 minutes past the hour. Thank you all for being here. This call is going to be recorded.